And now GMA On Call brings you the story of an accident, a senseless tragedy that unexpectedly led to a kind of bittersweet gift. Despite the heartbreak of losing a teenage daughter, one father's decision has restored a young musician's eyesight and given him back his ability to make music. Our medical editor, Dr. Tim Johnson, has that story.
I could always hear. That's all I really needed.
Music has always been Andre Jones' heart and soul, even when he started losing his sight as a teen.
I can't think of anything else that I have to have every single day.
So his talent flourished while his sight slowly deteriorated. Andre has keratoconus, a common eye disease in which the cornea begins to bulge, causing distorted vision. For Andre, the vision loss deeply affected his passion.
I had to get just about that close. I have to lean like all the way over, like where my nose is touching the keyboard.
Until my Savior comes.
By the age of 28, Andre could only see as far as his own hand. Legally blind, he could no longer read or drive. Ophthalmologist Dr. Vincent Verde told him his disease was one of the worst cases he had ever seen. But there was hope. A cornea transplant could allow him to see again, but for Andre to gain his sight, someone else would have to lose a life. One Saturday night, 17-year-old best friends Tessa Treshant and Allison Kuhnhart were stopped at a traffic light when they were hit by an alleged drunk driver, an illegal immigrant. Both girls were killed instantly. The tragedy made national news and fueled a fiery debate over immigration laws.
You want anarchy. No, what I want open border anarchy.
It also left two parents, Colette Treshant and Dave Kuhnhart, mourning the loss of their daughters.
When there was a sleepover, they were like sisters. I mean, they literally were almost hugging each other every time they went to bed.
On the other side of town, Andre got a call that he describes as a bittersweet miracle, a call from Dr. Verde. A cornea was available to him. The donor was Allison Kuhnhart.
When I learned that I was the recipient of a cornea, of a young person that lost their life, I was hurt. It was the cornea of somebody that was snatched off the face of the earth. My first concern was the family.
Heartened by the generous donation and the chance to see again, Andre underwent a 45-minute transplant in his left eye. And the next day, an incredible moment in the doctor's office he will never forget.
He put a chart in front of me and he's like, okay, what do you see? And it wasn't perfect. And I did take my time. Yeah, Andre, once I thought I saw what I saw, I called it, and I was right.
Since then, Andre's sight has improved dramatically.
At 1 month, we got him to 20/50, which, by the criteria, he's illegal to drive again. So he went from, what am I wearing, to, I want my driver's license back.
Andre also wanted to thank Allison's family.
I have a portion of Allison, and Allison and Dave and family and friends were separated. And I felt like it was my responsibility to get her back to him the best way I could.
Dave, while reluctant to meet Andre so soon after Allison's death, agreed. And Andre discovered that he and Allison shared something in common. The love of music.
Since that meeting, and just the joy on his face,
Yeah.
he must have said thank you 30 times in 20 minutes.
I understand that she did take piano. I understand that she was an outgoing person. I understand that she had a big heart and there were no strangers. I think it's definitely a greater match than just, a piece of tissue.
With his precious gift of sight, Andre can once again play the piano with ease, and his life has never looked brighter.
Oh, thank you for the change.
It's nothing I can describe. I feel like I've been reborn, in a sense. Not too many people get that opportunity. I got that opportunity. I literally got the chance to start life over.
Oh, it's come over me.
Oh, what a story. ABC News medical editor Dr. Tim Johnson joins us with more on this surgery, not a dry eye. in the house right now. Oh, is this surgery available, this kind of transplant, for all types of blindness?
No, it won't deal with the types of blindness that occur, for example, in the back of the eye, the retina, but anything that affects the cornea, injury, this kind of disease, genetic disease that causes the cornea to bulge or bend and therefore not be able to bend light rays in the right way, that kind of condition can be treated with this, and there are about 40,000 of these done now in this country every year. And for the kind of problem he had, the success rate is very high as 95%. So it really is an operation that obviously to the recipient is a miracle in restoring sight quite quickly.
Now, he had one eye done and not the other just yet, and why is that?
Because of the risk of infection. They are so worried about infection, even though it's very rare. If it does occur, it would occur in both eyes, and so they like to have one eye stable and solved as a problem before they do the other one. He'll have another one when he can get another donor, 4 to 6 months.
Being a donor, just a beautiful act.
And isn't that the point to make?
Yes,
that
it
here's
is.
another way we can give a very new and fresh outlook on
What a
life.
family. Yeah, thanks, Tim, for bringing that to us. And you can learn more about the group that helped give Andre back his sight at abcnews.com. We'll be right back.
Good Morning America's GMA On Call is brought to you by AstraZeneca, makers of Nexium, the purple pill.